Have you ever been to Disney World? If so, when you were there, did you notice a lot of people using mobility devices like wheelchairs and scooters? If you've been to Disney in the last couple of years, you may have noticed an uptick in the number of people using these devices. Well, it turns out that this is not just your imagination. There has actually been a surge in the number of people faking disabilities in order to get around the parks more easily. For those who are unaware, Disney World has a program where if you have a disability that makes it difficult for you to walk long distances or stand in line, for extended periods of time you can rent a wheelchair or a scooter from them for free. The only catch is that you need to get a disability pass. And many people are taking advantage of the system by obtaining a fake disability pass in order to get a free wheelchair or scooter. According to a recent report, Disney has become aware of the issue and they're now cracking down on those who are abusing the system. A new update to the Disability Access Program was recently announced, which includes stricter guidelines and more stringent enforcement measures. Beginning in January, guests will be required to provide additional documentation in order to qualify for a disability pass. This includes things like a doctor's note or a medical assessment, and they're also going to be more closely monitoring the use of the mobility devices to make sure that they're only being used by those who are actually eligible. So what exactly is the problem with this, you might ask? After all, it's not like stealing a candy bar from the gift shop. Well, for one thing, it's just not right. People with real disabilities are being denied access to the program because of the actions of those who are faking disabilities. And it's also putting a financial burden on Disney, which ultimately gets passed on to the guests in the form of higher prices. But perhaps the most unfortunate part of all this is that it's ruining the magic for everyone. Disney World is supposed to be a place where people can escape from the everyday and immerse themselves in a world of fantasy and make-believe. But when you see someone using a mobility device who isn't actually disabled, it kind of takes away from the experience for everyone else. So if you're planning a trip to Disney World, be prepared to show some ID if you want to rent a mobility device. And if you do have a disability, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to jump through some extra hoops in order to prove it. What do you think of this new policy? Let me know in the comments.